Welcome back to episode 4 of Stuff I Learned
in the House of Bamboo.
With the amygdala playing a role in fear, aggression and anxiety, you might be thinking it's the Darth Vader of brain anatomy.
Luke, I am your amygdala.
No!
But Luke, without it, our ancestors would all have been eaten. To understand this better, let's take a look at the amygdala as part of the whole brain. Firstly, it gets inputs from all of your senses. Normally, sensory information goes to the thalamus, then to the cortical region where it can be processed. If this, for example, generates an image containing something alarming, like an alien holding a blaster, the cortex can get the amygdala involved. Hey bro, that alien's got a blaster.
That could be a problemo. I'll sound the alarm. Wee wee wee.
And Han Solo reacts. But some sensory information takes a shortcut, bypassing the cortex, straight to the amygdala. This means if a certain stimuli is particularly arousing, you can react before you even know what's happening.
I broke his jaw!
This is why jump scares work so well in movies. The scary moment gets processed by the cortex. Well, this is scary, but it's also just a movie. Meanwhile, at the amygdala...
Ah! Demon! Woo 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 woo. Ah!
So why is this a good thing? Well, we haven't always been top of the food chain. If our ancestors could react a split second after a predator's attack, they stood a better chance of survival.
Whoa, my God, it's a snake.
Evidence of this ancient brain circuitry was touched upon by Charles Darwin when he discovered it was impossible not to flinch when faced by a striking viper. Let's see how you get on. Scary stuff, huh? The amygdala also receives information about pain, but its reaction is context dependent. If the pain is predictable, like getting an injection at a hospital, other brain structures will work to suppress the amygdala. Dude, chill. He's a doctor. But if the pain is unpredictable, like someone injecting you on a bus, the amygdala is going to go into overdrive. Now, in an ideal world, you would probably prefer to not be stabbed on the bus again. This is where the hippocampus comes in. It's generally agreed the hippocampus plays a role in forming memories about experienced events along with facts. But if the amygdala is sufficiently activated, it forces the hippocampus to remember the context in greater detail. The next time this guy sees someone holding a needle on a bus, the cue of the needle and the context of the bus will send him straight into fight or flight mode. Traumatic or highly emotional events ingrain deeply due to this mechanism. I can remember breaking my ankle at 13 better than what I got for Christmas last year. Thanks for the falconry experience, Dad. So the amygdala is like your arousal alarm, but how does it signal the alarm? At the risk of massively oversimplifying this and annoying neuroscientists, the central amygdala projects neurons to the bed nucleus of the stria terminalis. Bit of a mouthful. This signals the hypothalamus to get some hormones released, and the brainstem to kick the sympathetic nervous system into gear, readying you for action. The amygdala also activates a brainstem structure called the locus coeruleus. Who is naming these? Locus coeruleus. If the locus coeruleus was a drug, it would be cocaine. It pumps your brain full of norepinephrine, which puts you on high alert. The amygdala also activates due to positive stimuli. The more positive the stimuli, the greater the activation, mirroring its response to negative stimuli. It's recently been speculated that the amygdala might be an early detector of relevant stimuli, with the intensity of the stimuli being echoed by the intensity of the amygdala's activation. Sex and aggression both activate the same neural pathways between the amygdala and the hypothalamus. The heart rate of a murderer will follow the same pattern as someone during an orgasm. It's not hard to imagine a small malfunction in this area could cause a person to conflate the two. Welcome to the jolly world of serial killers.